the sun out and the nicer weather here, bicyclists are also taking to the streets. And with the increase in riders, everyone on 2, 4, or more wheels really needs to look out. Local News 8's Esme Carriega spoke with local law enforcement and a bike shop owner about some of the rules of the road and how we can all be safe.
Carol, did you know bicyclists are considered vehicle operators and are required to obey the same rules of the road, including traffic signs, signals, and lane markings?
Riding bikes can be fun and a healthy activity, but bikes are not a toy. They're actually considered a vehicle, and if safety isn't taken into account, accidents do happen. According to transportation.gov, a majority of pedestrian and bicycle fatalities occur in urban areas. Bonneville County Sergeant Brian Lovell says drivers need to share the road and be aware.
With the warm weather, we're out on patrol as usual, but there's extra things to watch for the motoring public and also for the bicycling public.
Lovell says drivers need to make sure to anticipate cyclists.
In a car or pickup, when you're driving, watch for those bicycles and anticipate that they may be coming out in front of you, or watch for their hand signals and things like that.
Intergalactic Bicycle Service owner Aaron RV says this is about the time when you see more cyclists on the roads.
Make eye contact before you go in front of anybody. You know, if you're not making eye contact with the driver, they didn't see you.
Some safety tips RV has is always ride with a helmet that fits and is not outdated. Check your tire pressure and brakes, and wear reflective gear. He also says to make sure your lights on your bike work at night.
Lights are more to be seen when you're riding around town with the traffic lights and stuff. You should be able to see all right, but with a flashing light you can be seen, and I think that's more important.
Lovell says the rules of the road are shared responsibility.
Although there are no helmet requirements in the state of Idaho, Sergeant Lovell strongly recommends helmets to be worn by riders of all ages. I'm sure, Carol, you had kids, you put helmets on them, huh?
Yeah, isn't that, that's true. I always took care of my kids, but not myself. I kind of came from that old school where we didn't use helmets, and same thing with riding horses. I still don't use a helmet, and that's just dumb.
Well, Carol, helmets are cool. Come on.
I'm going to get smarter. Thank you, Esme. According to the Idaho Transportation Department, 36% of bicyclists 35 years or older involved in crashes were wearing helmets, but only 23% of the riders under age 35 actually wore their helmets. I have to get helmets. I need it for both horses and bikes. It's just dumb.
It's safer. It does mess up your hair, though, but
it gives you helmet hair.
That's right. But that's a lot better than the alternative could be.
Bloody-headed hair.
Right, yeah.
Yes, you got that right.
Well, coming up.